Hey, what's up, Faither Army? So, do any of you know what a snakebot is? Oh, I'll show you what it is. Can you see? Okay. I don't know if you could see that. Hopefully you could. If not, well, you can just easily Google it. Great! Snakebots can now burrow underground, so we'll never see them coming. Inspired by plants and octopus, this snakebot is like the movie Tremors come to life. Yay! The video's messing me up. The simplicity but excellent mobility of snakes make them... Sorry, excuse me. This is why I'm not a journalist. Makes them an ideal creature for roboticists to emulate. But it also yields robots that are downright creepy. Making things worse, researchers at the University of California, Santa Barbara, and Georgia Tech have made a snakebot that can burrow underground, and so we'll never see it coming. To date, we've managed to engineer robots and autonomous, did I say that right? I think, whatever, creatures so that can handle almost any terrain, be it rolling across the rocky surface of the rocky surface of Mars, diving below the waves, soaring through the sky, or even deftly tackling a flight of stairs. This is not a joke. This isn't satire. Okay? This is for real, y'all. Where robots have yet to explore is underground. We're not talking about spelunking through cavernous subterranean cave, but instead burrowing and forging their own path through sand and soil like countless of Mother Nature's creations do. This for real, y'all. We've seen snakebots before, but the researchers at UCSB and Georgia Tech have created a new design with several key upgrades that allow it to more easily dig through granular materials all on its own. Unlike other snakebots, this version is what's considered a soft body robot because, as the name implies, it forgoes rigid parts for their flexible materials that make it lighter and more adaptable because it can more easily bend and twist and contort its body. Oh my gosh! One of its biggest challenges of burrowing through any material is the friction created and having to overcome it. So the researchers took more inspiration from nature and copied the mechanism plants use to dig deep into the soil by growing only from the tip, just the tip, guys. That's what he said, leaving the rest of the root stationary. The snakebot does the same thing, growing from only the end of the bot, so the rest of the body doesn't actually move at all. Eliminating a major source of friction. If you've ever struggled to... I read that wrong. If you've ever struggled to pull a root out... I read pull out. But then again, my mind is warped. If you ever struggled to pull a root out of the ground, it's because you're fighting against the friction of its entire length, abrading against the surrounding soil. And there is a video. There is a video. You can see it yourself if you want. the snakebots perpetually growing tip. Damn it! Trying to keep a straight face. The snakebot perpetually growing tip, that's what she said, still requires a certain level of force to push sand and soil out of its way while it digs. But the research team once again found inspiration in nature to make this task easier for their bot. Like the southern sand. These things on the bottom are messing with me. So it's, sorry. This is why I'm not a journalist. Like the southern sand octopus, which shoots a jet of water into the ocean floor to loosen sand so it can bury itself as a protective defense mechanism, the snakebot fires a blast of air ahead of it to create a fluidized version of sand and soil that's easier to push through. These advertisements are just all over, and it's really making it hard to read the rest of this, but and also the cracks on my screen. But yeah, they mention Mars. And just the tip, y'all. While the rovers we've sent to Mars are equipped with drills, there's far more to be learned about neighboring planets by digging much deeper beneath their surfaces. It could even be a useful tool for archaeology, letting scientists explore a site without having to disturb what's on the surface until something needs to be unearthed. Anyway, I'm not going to read anymore. There is a video if you can Google it yourself and read the whole thing if you want. I just thought it was pretty clown world stuff, and since I won't be on this weekend with Uncool, I thought I'd just do my own crap, as crappy as it is. Anyway, this for real, y'all. Just the tip. That's what he said. Love y'all.